Welcome back, everybody. It's third phase moon. We're doing it live. Wow, people are starting to join on the chat. We just started to begin the live stream, and people are joining us. It's incredible. We love you guys for supporting us from around the world. It's our pleasure to bring you the big news, and we've got some pretty big updates coming up. And we wanted to share with you some of the things that have been shared on Google Earth over the years right here at Third Phase Moon of anomalies captured from around the world. We're going to be getting to it. We're going to be getting to the people that are joining us right now live. We're going to shout them out. If you're shouting us out right here at Third Phase Moon, we want to see the big thumbs up and make sure that we're coming in loud and clear. And we're going to see your thumbs up and make sure we're indicating that we're coming in good. It seems like things are broadcasting live, and wow, we haven't even been going for more than 1 minute, and we're almost up to 500 subscribers. We got Roll Cannonberg coming in, and Mark Graham, Texas in the house, Chicago, Grampy's Magic, Brian Thrashers with us, Jimmy Niga. Well, guys, it is our pleasure to do this, and during these times, some people just want to get away from it all and start to open up their minds about other things that what we're dealing with and listening to the news all day long. Why not just kind of open up our mind and think about the bigger picture, what's going on around the world? And some of the things I wanted to share with you tonight kind of had us scratching our heads for still many years, and some of these things have yet to be explained. Let's just roll this video here, and we're going to zoom in, and I kind of want to get your guys' thoughts. What's going on at the infamous base known as Area 51? We're looking at the video, and there's some anomalies of a construction that started out in 2002, then 2005. We have these satellite images, and it continues to progress to 2006. And we're looking at this throughout its construction at the infamous base. And there's an interesting way that they designed what we're looking at here, a warehouse. You may have seen this, but I want to get your thoughts. I didn't open up a public live show to kind of get feedback, but we're looking at it right now. And look at this unusual hangar, the way it's circular in shape. You can see that the opening to the hangar would slide open like this. What on earth would this hangar be practical for, except a possible flying saucer? And we're looking at it. And I want to get your thoughts. What are people saying here?
Yeah, we're gonna break it down.
Brent's with us, and he's looking at the chat, and we're gonna just go over a bunch of evidence tonight. If you don't mind, I just kind of want to pick your guys' brains on what we're looking at. Is this some kind of warehouse that would house some kind of flying saucer or UFO disc? Brent, what's your thoughts here? Yeah, the way we're looking at this, it's a Google Maps, but even the building, almost parts of it look like they're CGI. Like Google and Area 51 are in a cooperation on kind of keeping things disclosed and not giving actual imagery of what Google's supposed to share. I think they're on the down low and aren't allowed to share some of these images and scrub it and put in CGI renditions for buildings. Well, we're looking at this. Obviously, this is a CGI representation of some kind of shelter bunker. But what's amazing to see is that you can see the hangar door partially open, revealed, giving a little bit of insight of what's inside. It's a little peek of what really is going on at the infamous base. And right now, it's an installation located at Groom Lake in South Nevada. It's administered by the Edwards Air Force Base in Southern California. So they have a different faction that's actually controlling it from California, which is interesting. And it's been a focus of numerous conspiracies involving extraterrestrial life for many years. And it's confirmed as a flight testing facility. Absolutely, in my opinion, but a flight testing facility for what? We've got even more evidence that have been coming in, and this is the Gobi Desert, Area 51, in my opinion. We're looking at this, and when we broke this Google coordinates imagery to the Earth, you people watching us right now, It kind of blew everybody away. We're looking at this, and it definitely resembles something of an alien airport. They have these strange hieroglyphics on the jetway and unusual circular patterns throughout. It's very bizarre. You could almost imagine that that circular pattern would almost be a sub elevator. Who's here with me right now that thinks that there's some kind of underground base that we're looking at? Is there subterranean base underneath this base? Because it's so weird.
Yeah, why all the eights? People are asking.
Why all the eights? What the Kevis is with us? Paul Roberts says geometry. B Baker is with us. Hey, B Baker, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase Moon. Yeah, hello from Tacoma, Washington. So, guys, I want to get your thoughts. Piper says that looks Masonic. Absolutely. There is strange attributes to this. Has anybody seen an airport like this? It's bizarre. Modern reconstruction of the Nazca lines, Corey Foley stating. Anna Wolf says yes. So we're looking at this, and I want to get your thoughts. Is there something going on in the Gobi Desert that is involving the secret space program? Because, in my opinion, there is something going on, especially with these eights that are just glowing and they're just riddled all over the airfield here.
Yeah, this is in China, the Mongolian desert, and it pretty much in the middle of nowhere. The farthest place where it could be to do secret operations. I do believe this is a secret space force in China's assets. And what are they doing there? I think they're hiding something, but we got it, and we got it from Google. You know what? I just appreciate going live and having you guys with us. We love you guys for supporting Third Phase of Moon.
During these times, we're looking at things very closely. We got a lot of time on our hands. I know you guys do as well out there. And if you're on the front line, we appreciate everybody doing their service out there. It means a lot to the world, and we're all dealing with this together. And it's some incredible times. What's going on? So we got Zach Kitchen says infinite is 8 like Washington. Yeah, 8 represents infinity, no doubt about it. We got people joining us, a lot of people. We're over 1,000 people. It is incredible to broadcast live. We're here in Hawaii, and I'm kind of curious, where are you guys tuning in from? We're looking at this. It's the Gobi Desert phenomenon. We got a lot of stuff from the Gobi Desert, including out in China. Where is this exactly? This is some bizarre footage that we pulled up. And it's looking like we got some MiG fighters, almost Russian in its own way. So I'm kind of curious, is the Chinese and the Russians developing strangeness out there in the desert? This circular shaped pattern out in the middle of the Gobi Desert, more evidence that there's a program going on. And we're looking at it again over the years of this construction. I think those jets that we're looking at are MiGs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you look at that, it almost looks like Stonehenge, the way this whole outcropping is placed. It's a great Google image, and yeah, look at those. They're definitely not American planes. I think they're definitely military and not one of ours, more China or Russian in make. Absolutely, Blake.
Again, a lot of strangeness going on via the Google Maps, but let's see who's joining us right now.
Everybody from around the world.
Wow, this is amazing. We're looking at just the chat line. They say it looks like one of those crop circles. Denmark's with us. Tommy Sparks says very interesting. Area 503 says they're planes. Yeah, MiG jet fighters, if I'm not mistaken. But what's up with the circular pattern, and why are they kind of representing the Stonehenge look, and why out in the middle of nowhere? We're gonna zoom in on them, Joe. Definitely. Scott Barnes says, y'all stop commenting at once. Yeah, there's so many people commenting Look at this, more strangeness out in the middle of the desert. Some people are saying that these patterns etched into the desert land represent some kind of pattern that satellites pick up. It's almost like a barcode. I'm not exactly sure what they represent, if that's the case, but it's very bizarre that it's so close to this airfield of this Stonehenge look, and these strange patterns etched into the sand. We got Jan Giocondi. Jan Giocondi is joining us all the way from Sweden. Welcome. He is a member to Third Phase of Moon. I could see. Appreciate you joining us and becoming a member. It really helps support the channel. Now, we're over 1.1 thousand people watching us right now. People want to get the evidence, and that's what we're going to do at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to keep sharing as the evidence comes in. We've got people calling us. It's kind of incredible. Let me just pull up this video real quick because I think you're going to be interested in seeing this. Take a look. So this is more of the same geography going on, but then if you go back to Area 51, we have also more strangeness of these. Let's see. We saw this one. Okay, we're live. Bear with me. We're doing it. Okay, what about this one? When we discovered these strange, bizarre, cavernous bunkers that lead into Area 51, just as as Bob Lazar stated over there, S4. Let me just play this for you a little bit. Entries and exits for flying saucers and extraterrestrial craft. Now, we're looking at something new that Kari Stevenson has just shared with us. Breaking news right here at Third Phase Moon. Check it out. We're looking at this Google image just coming to us right here at Third Phase Moon in regards to a possible new underground tunnel that could access Area 51, if not S4 itself. Kari Stevenson pointed out to us that everybody's been looking at what we broke the news in regards to these tunnels entries into Area 51, but Kari states that we've been missing another place, and now we finally get to share it with you, and we are baffled exactly what we're looking at. Good eyes, everybody from around the world, including Kari, who's sharing this right now, wrapping it around with 3D and trying to make out of how large this tunnel or entry into Area 51, if not S4, is. Brent's with us. I want to get his thoughts.
Yeah, I like the way Groom Lake and the whole area of Area 51, everybody's been keeping an eye on it and been doing research on their own on Google Earth. It's such a large area, and every day there seems to be new discoveries. We like what we're looking at here. I noticed it looks like a carving, a structure around a tunnel with even gates, bars on top of it. I'm wondering if these bars are retractable for an entrance of a flying saucer or some sort of secret space program.
Absolutely. And when you look, there are roads and accesses to this tunnel itself, and I'm wondering if it's a hole that would shoot out straight up, or it's kind of embedded within the hill itself. Like a truck could drive in, a flying saucer, an aircraft could actually exit this and enter this at the same time without obstruction. This thing is quite large.
Yeah, again, looking at a little bit more detail, it almost looks like something's actually parked inside this tunnel. Could it be? It's a big question. What's going down beneath the ground at Area 51? Just a couple weeks ago, we uploaded a video. It showed this amazing tube in the middle of a crater. It almost looked like it was around a bombing range, and this particular tube, now we see it in high definition, really gives detail. It almost looks like air ducts. are supplying some sort of air or ventilation to an underground base.
Got to do a quick break in and appreciate our flash chats. Linda Bannock from Alberta, Canada. Appreciate the super chat so much. You're so awesome, Linda, and you keep your eyes on the skies over there in Alberta.
Blessings.
And blessed back to you, because we're in hard times. Linda, thanks so much. Let's get back to this. I'm on YouTube right here at Third Phase of Moon is an incredible other entry into the forbidden underground base known as Area 51, and I got a feeling S4 is connected, intermingled beyond underground tunnels that lead to one another.
I notice it almost looks like there's more construction that's happening below this mound, this little mountain, this hill, and it seems like they're creating more tunnels. Is this more access points to S4?
Also, we want to compare both tunnels. There is these two entry points embedded into the mountain that we broke the news about a year and a half ago, but you compare it to this one seems fortified, almost like it was built with fortification of concrete infrastructure. This thing is heavily engineered.
This thing's huge. It's not small. It's not your average little pipe. This thing has some diameter to it. I'd suggest the size of probably about 50 to 60 feet, maybe even larger.
We have access to Jeremy Corbell, who just released the Bob Lazar documentary, and we want to ask him. Guys, it's really our pleasure to join us, and I want to know what's going on in your world too, because we're all dealing with things, and everybody's living their own kind of life. And I'd like to see in the chat, like, what are you guys up to during these times? Like, what's your everyday kind of, schedule, or how things going over there? Do you know anybody going down with what's happening around the world? Are they keeping your eyes on the skies? Are people even paying attention? Because look at this, because what they're doing over there in the desert surprises me when you look at these big craters with these vents that lead to who knows where. Okay, just look at this crater. I want to get your thoughts. What is the purpose behind this? Why do they hide this strange ventilation system in the middle of this massive crater? It really boggles the mind. It's bizarre, but everything's bizarre out there in that region, no doubt about it. Let's see.
We got people working at home. We got Landzillo. Oh, we got somebody working at the airport too.
Lanzillo's joining us, and he's saying he's working at home. He's our boy. You might want to check out Lanzillo. He's a geospatial analyst. We got people dealing with things. A lot of people are joining us right now. Nicholas Brown says a lot of those tunnels are old lava tubes as well. Lava tubes? What? Yeah, definitely, maybe, but lava tubes out there in the desert, ancient lava tubes. Oscar Razor says subterranean trains and submarines. Definitely, there is indication that there's such an underground base going on in this location that there could be some kind of massive subterranean action going on. But now look at these photos. Remember these incredible photos that we shared with you that showed some kind of more bizarreness within the crater of the moon.
Yeah,
this is the moon. This isn't on Earth. What strangeness. Again, we have this in Area 51, and now we have this organic looking bulbish hueish reddish sphere on top of a platform in the middle of the crater on the moon, captured by an amateur astronomer. This boggles the mind. Incredible evidence that there's something going on. And if you look at these photos and you say this is natural, I don't know what planet you're on. This is very bizarre. It only lasted in this crater for a couple days, and there were some good photographic evidence of this anomaly. But I think this is the best capture of it, no doubt about it. Brent?
Yeah, I've been seeing some recent Facebook posts from just people around the world actually photographing the moon, and there seems to be more of these anomalies, if not the same one. And it's actually changed up a little bit. So we're going to be doing a story on that in the future and kind of show the progress of what this dome is. And it's been changing, people. It's different, but it's actually there. That's what makes this finding last year that we broke intriguing news. And there's still a story going on about it too, which is fascinating.
These are some of the videos that we wanted to share with you tonight, and I wanted to get you guys' opinions. What do you guys think about the crater in the moon and this thing in the middle of the desert next to Area 51? Is there a correlation? Are these vents that lead into a subterranean hollow Area 51 and a hollow moon? It's hard to tell, but the evidence behind it, it makes you wonder what the heck is going on, along with these strange, uh, bizarre locations out there in the Gobi Desert and these strange patterns that really kind of make no sense. And I wanted to get your opinion on the Gobi Desert as well. Like, is this one of the most futuristic UFO platform landing pads that you could ever imagine? Well, I think it is. I wanted everybody to be safe out there. We're going to be putting up some of the UFO videos that have come in over the last few hours. Stay tuned, everybody. Be safe, and we're going to be here for you. Don't worry about it. There's going to be some more videos coming up tomorrow, so it's our pleasure to do so.
Third phase of moon.